Hey everyone, today we're going to be ranking every single Black Ops 4 perk, and I'm going to rank two different types, so the original Black Ops 4 and the ones they brought back. And sorry that every single Zombies map video isn't out yet. I'm working on it. I have to re-record the entire video because it doesn't want to upload. Because my phone, internet, and computer they just can't handle the storage, so I'm going to edit it a lot, do it all again, re-edit it, and it's just frustrating for me. So if you're being patient with that, I thank you so much. It'll be out as soon as I can get it out. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick, and got some BO1 gameplay for some BO4 stuff. Let's hop into the. Actually, before we hop into the first one, we're good. But before, we're going to be ranking, like, the ones they brought back first. So, at our number 6 spot is Quick Revive, and Quick Revive is, it's Quick Revive. You guys know what Quick Revive does. It's speed. In BO4, all it really does is make you get revived faster. That's all it does. Nothing more than that. It's the worst perk to have in this game, because you already have the 2 downs already, so it's just kind of useless. But let's hop into our number 5. At our number 5 spot is PhD Slider, and PhD Slider is pretty much PhD Flopper, but when you slide, that happens. It's like the flopping effect. No effects either. There's what I mean by that, I mean no splash damage and no fall damage, and I'm pretty sure immune to fall damage as well. So pretty much PhD Flopper, except instead of you flop, it's sliding. So that's all it really does. So it's pretty helpful, I guess, but it's just not the best. At our number 4 spot is what is it? It's Deadshot Daiquiri. It's Deadshot Dealer, which is Deadshot Daiquiri. It really just same thing as Deadshot Daiquiri. It points your sights directly at the zombies' heads. No ADS. Increases hip fire effectiveness or whatever by 30%. It's pretty much the same. So there's nothing much to say. It's just you're just more accurate. That's all it really does. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just what you expect. Yeah. Yeah, I got really nothing else to say about the Deadshot Dealer, though. At our number 3 spot is, at least for the ones that were brought back, is Mule Kick. And Mule Kick, when you buy it you have the ability to purchase a 3rd weapon. It's not hard. That's all it really does. That's all it really does. So I don't know. I just don't really see a good point in getting it if you ever need to get it. I might get it just because of how fun some of the weapons are. Our number 2 spot is Stamina Up, and we all know what Stamina Up does. It increases your speed by 7%, and doubles your duration, your sprint duration. So pretty good, I'd say, and it's really good on this game. So I'd normally have this in my main area, but our number 1 for the ones that were brought back it just doesn't. I just feel like. And by the way, all these perks are middle of the pack. They're not great. They're not bad. They're just decent, you know. So that's all they're really good at. And at our number 1 spot for the ones that we're technically not using, it is Dying Wish. I'm just kidding. It's Electric Cherry. It's not. It's Electric Burst. I pretty much told you what our number 1 for the ones we're actually using. It's pretty much Electric Cherry. Every time you reload, electrical burst. That's all it really does. But it's actually pretty decent. So now to move on to the better ones. The ones that we're actually using, which is 12. So yeah. So there's 12 actual ones and 16 perks in total in the game. So these ones are a lot more fun, and some of them are really fun to use. And I wish there were an actual zombies maps, but you know there are. But more in the latter half will not be very fun to use. All right, at our number 12 spot, it is Bandolier Bandit, and Bandolier Bandit, pretty much once you buy it, it refills all your ammo. That's about it. I didn't spend too much time reading it because it was just like, it's all it really does, and it's not really worth it in my opinion. I'd rather have something much better instead of this, so I recommend never having this. It's just not great to have, so nothing really else to say. We're going to hop into our number 11 spot. At our number 11 spot is Blaze Phase, and Blaze Phase, it's alright. Like, all it really does is when you crouch, you charge up, and when you stand back up, you just move through things. It's actually pretty helpful if you're in a tight situation, but if you're not in that, it's pretty useless. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not great. It's just like a mediocre perk. At our number 10 spot is Winter's Wail, and Winter's Wail, what it does is pretty much gives you like 3 hits and you get like a Winter's Howl effect. The zombies will be pretty much frozen in ice, and it's pretty much what's it called? Widow's Wine, but instead of webs, it's ice. So it's pretty helpful, but it's just like a mediocre perk. So yeah. So there's just really nothing else to say about it. It's not okay. So at our number 9 spot is Victorious Tortoise, and I actually don't even remember what. I think it like boosts your shield up. It's something useless like that. I don't remember, but it's not great. But it's just like a perk. This could have been like number 12, honestly, but it's just not great. It doesn't really compare with some of the other ones because it's just not useful in my opinion. So at our number 8 spot is Ethereal Razor, and Ethereal Razor I love. It pretty much just strengthens your knife, and this with the Bowie knife is actually pretty useful. The Bowie knife pretty much is useless after round 10. This will probably boost it into the 20s, and it's actually really helpful, especially if you like meleeing, and I don't know, just pretty useful, and I recommend having it almost anywhere if you like really love meleeing. At our number 7 spot is Zom Shell, and Zom Shell, what it does is occasionally, when it recharges, a zombie will like explode and deal damage to other zombies, and that electrical ball will stay there, and I think it also does damage to zombies. I'm not sure. I usually just kill the zombies before they even get there, but it's pretty helpful if you want it, but it's just not the best. It's kind of only useful in certain situations, so yeah. And it just doesn't really compare to some of the other ones on this list, but it's still pretty good, and I recommend this if you're like doing like some sort of camping strat. So that's what I would recommend this for. At our number 6 spot is the secret sauce, and the secret sauce pretty much what it does is, one, makes you be able to choose out your perks 100%. Like this, you can rebuy your perks. It's kind of stupid, but number 2, it also you get a random perk. That's what it really is. You just get one random perk. That's from anywhere that's not in your current like list.
Right.
So it's pretty helpful.
I can feel and hear
but
it
it's just like a
sloshing around in
random
my
fun,
belly.
stupid one where you can have like, I don't know, like secret sauce challenge. That's a good example.
Even Nikolai
But
chug down this
I don't know, it's just kind of funny and stupid. But I kind of
Looks
enjoy
like
it.
my shock sticks are ready.
But besides that, it's just like completely random, so I had to put it in the center. So it completely randomizes your perks. Now into the top 5. Out of the number 5 spot is Stone Cold Stronghold. And what this perk does is when you stand in the same place for a while, you get a little beam around you, and if you go outside it cancels out. But what it does is when you're in it, zombies' health weaken, you strengthen, and your damage strengthens. And it's very, very helpful. Especially, this is one of the best camping perks to have. If you're going to be camping, I highly recommend having this perk, because it is really good for it, and you get that strengthening boost that really helps you out. So I recommend that if you're camping, but let's hop into the next one. Out of number 4 spot is Time Slip, and what Time Slip does is make everything faster. So say pack a punch or the box takes too long. Well, with Time Slip, you can put it in and boom, it's already out. It takes like 2 seconds where the actual one takes like 5. So it's very helpful with pack a punching and getting your random just box weapons right off the bat. And it works with drops too. I think it makes drops last longer. I'm not sure with that, but it's really fun to use. It's really helpful, and I highly recommend this. Just in general. Out of number 3 spot is Death Perception, and this one I always run because it's so useful. Death Perception, what it does is makes you be able to see the zombies that are in close proximity to you. So say there's a zombie behind a barrier and you don't know it. Well, you'll be able to see that zombie with its red outline. And it's really helpful for seeing zombies that you don't know that are near you, especially if you're like about to move between corners and stuff. So it's very helpful with a lot of things and just getting you out and just knowing where the zombies are. So yeah, it's pretty helpful, but it's not the greatest in general. I mean, these are all middle of the pack perks, so yeah. Out of number 2 spot is Blood Wolf Bite, and this is really helpful. I didn't manage to get any gameplay of it, sadly, but what it does when you have it is when you get hit like repeatedly in a row. See, that's the Zom Shell effect. When you get hit repeatedly in a row, a dog named Luna will come out of nowhere and start helping you fight the zombies for a while. And it's really good for camping, really good for training, really good for pretty much anything. But it's just helpful. And that it has to recharge though, so it doesn't happen every time. But our number 1 spot, you guys already know because I messed up earlier, and I'm not going back to fix it. So you guys will probably enjoy that. Out of number 1 spot is Dying Wish, and what Dying Wish does is when you're about to go down, it decides, no, not today, and you go into a rage for like 9 seconds. And what this rage does, it boosts your health and damage. And what most people do normally during this time, they pull out their specialist and start destroying the entire horde. It's really good if you get cornered or trapped, and what you do, you keep all your perks, so that's pretty helpful. The thing is, it has to recharge, so you can down after that. It's easy to down after that, but it's very, very helpful. I highly recommend it to really anything. And the Dying Wish effect, yeah, I think I covered everything. So BO4 perks are a lot more different. I wish some of them were actually in the game, like examples: Dying Wish, Death Perception, Time Slip, Ethereal Razor, Blood Wolf Bite, and I'd say like Winter's Wail. Those are pretty fun perks to have in zombies that aren't already in. And yeah. So again, I apologize for the every single zombies map in one video. I have to re-record it because it's just stuck in processing right now. It's not gonna leave. if it does eventually leave, I will upload it to my YouTube channel, but there's a good chance it's not going to leave. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 40 subs for the end of the year, and that is in like 20 days. I wish we can get to 40 subs, so please like and subscribe. Alright? And, got really nothing else to say. More lists coming out soon. More videos coming out soon. See you guys next time, and goodbye.